Hey guys, it's Andrea here at VW Family Farm. It's been a wild week here. I'm actually sitting in my living room after a long day after I just finished this video. So you're going to see at the end of the video, we loaded chickens tonight. Started this week, Monday morning. It was not even hardly daylight. I was going out to milk super early in the morning to get somewhere that I had to be. And then that is when we discovered that we had had a major storm the night before. We knew we'd had a storm. Ben and I actually both drove home in it separately. I wound up having to pull over at a store about 5 miles down the road and take shelter with a bunch of other people. Ben wound up driving home in it. He wound up getting down to about 10 miles an hour, and it was a doozy of a storm. It picked up the entire schooner. That's what you're going to see on the beginning of the video. It broke down a bunch of trees. We actually have we had a giant tree limb in our pool. We have a little limb that went straight through the roof of our high tunnel. It's still sticking there. We need to get that out. It was a big storm. I don't know if it was straight line winds or a little tornado, but that's what you're going to see in this video is the aftermath. And then we have no choice here but to just press on and keep going. The chickens, what you're going to see happen to them like 3 days before they go to the processor, which means we've put 8 weeks of time and money into them. So it could have been so much worse, but that's what this video is about. So this is where the schooner was. They're just all still there. And totally picked it up and it's sideways, so. And I can see a bunch of dead ones. These were going to the processor in 3 days. Okay, 14 dead. More will probably die, but we got them back under there. Raised up the ends of the the schooner with the tractor, and we shoot them. They walked in there. We've still got 5 waterers sitting there. We had 10. We just went and spent, I think, $50-something a piece on 5 new ones, and looks like 3 out of those 5 look like about like this, completely trashed. Ripped the hot wire. Crazy. More storms coming today, so we just got to pick all this up, stake it back down, and move on. Okay, so 15 completely dead. More will probably die because they were weak, but we got it put back together. It had broken the entire schooner. Ben fixed that. Broke multiple new waterers, but that's okay. Those can be replaced. The majority of the chickens were good, so we press on. Okay, y'all, I look a little rough because it has been a long week. Storm cleanup, trying to get this schooner, parts of it fixed. It was broke, but we made it. We wound up losing about 20 birds. That could have been so much worse. So we're out here. I took food away about 12 hours ago. We are gonna load these things up. They go to the processor tomorrow, and after all that we have been through the last week, and just it seems like the weather has been crazy this spring, we're super thankful that we're out here about to load chickens, because we could have very easily not had any chickens to load. So Emily and Eric are here. They're gonna help us, and we are gonna get these things crated up, loaded up, get a final count on how many there is. So this is our first time ever of hauling these ourselves. There's a guy in the area that you can pay to haul these to the processor. Now, when we first started doing meat chickens, we raised them and we processed them ourselves. So that happened in our yard. So when we started doing big batches and selling to the public, we started using, it's a USDA inspected processor. And to do that, we didn't have enough crates, but we have gotten, we think, enough crates. We're gonna hope and see tonight, and we're gonna haul them ourselves. Ben will have to have them there in the morning by like 6 a.m. and then they'll start to work on them, and then we'll have them back. The processor we uses air chilling, so they're not like dipped in a big vat of water, so they're not waterlogged. We really just like their practices. They do a good job. They cut them up very nice and neat and package them nice and neat, and it's just really good selling to the public. That's what we're gonna do. And so we've got to load them tonight and get them ready so that he can take those bright and early. We're using our stock trailer, and we're gonna get busy, and I'll give you all a final count here in just a bit. So we tried a new hatchery with this batch, and these may be the best looking birds we've ever raised. I'll keep y'all posted, because we went back to the hatchery we've been using for the next batch, which is small right now. We're raising 5 batches of meat birds this year. We're raising batch 1, 2, and 3, just bam, bam, bam. So we'll have 4 weeks in the brooder, 4 weeks in the pasture, and they'll be kind of flopping. So when one batch comes out to the schooner in the pasture, the next batch is here and going into the brooder. So like there's no downtime. Saves some weeks in there, and then we stop, and then we're raising batch 4 and 5 more in the fall. We did that in record time. We are hot and tired. We loaded 289 chickens. Guys are putting the last of them in the trailer. Crates and crates and crates of chickens. There's a flashback of Emily from when she was 14. So she's 20 now. Actually really proud of us. The 4 of us did that in no time. Ben, you proud of us?
Yep.
I think we did pretty awesome.
I think it was great. Had the right number of crates. Need just a few more. Just have a few extra.
Emily and I are just bleeding in multiple places, but it's fine.
That's your second
Her
time?
legs.
Yeah.
Her arms.
Still better than bees.
Burning.
Still
Did you want
better
to
than
say?
bees. Oh, Eric said this was better than bees. He'd rather do this than work bees.
Yeah. Yep. We lost 2 chickens today. If y'all throw that chicken off its leg, I'm gonna be mad. Oh. Emily, I'm gonna be honest. I'm afraid you're gonna forget where you are and throw it at me.
I'm not doing that. What? That's part of the rules.
Oh.